Hi guys, welcome to the 21st Sage. My name is Vishnu Kiryat and today we are going to have a quick crash course on all you guys want to know about Davinci Resolve's media page. Media page is one of the most underrated page inside Davinci Resolve, and everyone who's using it from a beginner to a professional actually doesn't use media page to its full extent. Okay, let me rephrase it. Professionals do use it because it is a professional software and it is damn good. Now we are inside our media page, and at the first glance itself you can actually see that on the left top portion there is media storage, which actually shows the complete database of your computer. The C drive, D drive, any type of external storages, SSDs or SDs, everything will be actually shown here inside media storage. Now the next big thing that you actually notice is this media pool window. So what is the concept of media pool? So media pool is nothing but a window which has all the files that you require for the certain or specific project that you're working on. When you're working on any kind of specific projects, you don't need to actually work with or render out any other external videos which are not useful for the specific project. Now let's assume that I'm working on this MG3 project, and this project is wholly on stock videos. So if I want to actually find where there is stock videos inside my whole database, I could actually go and search here. So I'm going to my external storage and I have actually found the footage of whole stock videos inside my media database. Now the next thing is that I don't actually want to work on any videos of this craft village or any other videos, but only want to actually deal with this whole video session for this specific project. So if I want to start my project, I have to actually drag and drop this video or any kind of required video inside your media pool. So once you drag and drop it inside your media pool, now you can see that there is a pop-up actually popping up asking you whether you want to change the frame rate or not. Here I don't want to change the frame rate. So if you guys don't know what is actually happening here, if you see the metadata, you can see this video is actually 30 frames and the timeline that you're working on is 24 frames per second. So if you want to check the timeline, you just go to the project settings and you can see that our timeline is at 24 frames per second. So that is the whole changing of frame rate bubble that came in. If you don't understand, it's not a really big thing. Just don't worry about it. Just press don't change or change. Nothing really matters. Like it matters, but it won't actually create a massive effect. If you are a beginner, if you are an intermediate, then you would know what is actually happening inside, or you could actually subscribe to the channel so that you can actually know what is actually happening when I release a separate video on that. So here we have actually imported this video inside this media pool. Now if you go across any page inside this project, you can actually see this footage everywhere inside your media pool. Now this is the actual use of media pool. You're actually importing a video inside media pool and using this video across this certain project. In this case, the project name is MG3. Here it is really simple. If you want to actually drop this video inside your media pool, you just drag and drop it here. Really simple, right? Now let's tackle a little bit more complicated issues. That is importing folders. Importing folders is a big thing for an editor, right? And when I actually studied Davinci Resolve for the first time, I was really frustrated because I couldn't actually import any folders inside media pool, because if I actually drag and drop a folder here, the folder won't come, but a video inside the folder will actually appear inside your media pool. So how do we import a folder? There is no option. Absolutely yes, it's Davinci 17. So in order to import any kind of folder, you just have to drag it and drop it inside this master bin right here. So if you drop here and go to the master bin, you can actually see the folder appearing here along with the other videos that you have imported. So what if you want to actually import multiple files or multiple folders? Multiple folders, just select the multiple folders, drag it to the master bin here and leave it here. And every folder is actually imported here. What about multiple clips? No worries. Just select the required clips, drag it and drop it inside your media pool. Okay, Now this is the only thing. Now this is the only use that a typical, average video editor actually does inside media page. But it's not actually the complete image of media page. So what does we can actually do inside media page? So let's talk about that. This is how an average editor actually uses media page to his advantage to import it. Truth be told, when I actually was introduced to Davinci Resolve 15, back in the days, I really didn't actually use media page or cut page. I would directly import everything to the edit page and start editing from there. But over the time when I used Resolve, I actually found this to be really versatile. It's not easy, but it actually has a lot of other options that you can play with to make your edit really easy. So what I mean is, I'm inside media page and I'm selecting this clip, and if you see on right top corner, you can actually see audio, metadata, inspector and capture switches here, along with this small one here. So let's explain that. When you toggle on the audio switch, you can actually display the information of how much channel of audio and how much peaking or how on which level the audio is being recorded inside the video. So in here, if I just play this video, you can see that it's having a dual channel. You can see that this video has a dual channel stereo audio, and when it plays, two channels actually work, and you can see whether the audio is peaking or not. So if you have an 8-channel audio, you can actually see that 8 channels actually working here. Now let's go to the next thing, that is metadata. Now if you switch off audio and switch on metadata, you can actually see the whole information of this specific video. If you're working on Windows or Mac or any system, properties will show you nothing but what is actually inside this file. So if I press this file, you can actually see what all properties this file contains. For example, the frame rate it was recorded in, the resolution it was recorded in, how many channels of audio was there, or the hertz it was recorded in, what type of media format it is, what type of audio format it is. So everything is there inside this metamedia. Now what people don't actually get is what else you can actually do with metadata. For example, if you go and toggle this switch and change it to short and scene, and I'm going here and I'm changing this short to wide. I'm going to this next shot and changing it to close up, and also here to close up, and this one to wide, also this one to wide. Let me also do this one as close up. Now after we have actually changed the shot types on a couple of videos, now I'm just switching back to cut page, and as soon as I switch to the cut page, you can see that the media pool having videos and the folders here. And also when you go to the right top here, you can actually toggle it and change the sort media to the scene and shot type. Now as soon as you toggle that, you can actually see that the wide shots that we have renamed is being arranged close to one another, and the close-up shots are also being arranged close to one another. Everything else are having no other information. If you want to actually group media or add any other kind of information inside the media, then media in page is your go-to. What else is there inside media in page? The biggest thing that I really like is this review by toggle switch. This is really useful if you're collaborating with more than one editors and directors. You can actually toggle these switches so that this job will be reviewed. If you want the colorist to actually review this task, just don't take it and just send the timeline or the file across so that the colorist will have the information that this video need to be colored or need to be corrected. So there are a lot of things that media page alone can actually do. So if you want to actually learn this kind of in-depth concepts and editing softwares and Davinci Resolve 17, then definitely subscribe to the channel and join the fam. And if you like this video and this actually helps you out, then definitely press that like button. If you have any comments, comment on the comment section. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace.